You cannot pause a game in Roblox. That doesn't happen much. When people talk bad about me.
Being a parent is not a one-size-fits-all. It's a very complex matter. And it's a very confusing and it can be draining at times. And this can be determined by how we as parents go about it. There's a gap between the parents and our kids. We think we understand them when we really are not understanding them. And we assume that they understand us. Yes, to some degree, but in some cases, they really don't. And they need our guidance. They need our honesty, our transparency. They need us to make things more simplistic and more friendly. We as parents, it is our responsibility to make sure that we set expectations. When we set expectations, they need to be very simple. They need to be extremely basic. They need to be grounded around principle, integrity, and values. Every generation is different. Every generation is influenced by a lot of different things. So today, I have Gen Alpha sitting with me here, who is a 7-year-old. I would like to dive deep into his world, how in his eyes, how he sees the world, how he sees life, parents, adults in general, dreams, the schools, etc. And for that, I will welcome him and allow him to introduce himself and then ask him a few questions about how he sees life, about how he sees education, what it means to him, about general social activity or interaction. I am just going to allow this special guest, our very own Gen Alpha, and hand him the microphone. Thank you for doing this.
A pleasure.
Please introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
My name is Majak and I'm 7 years old. I'm in the 1st grade.
Excellent. Welcome.
And I am a boy.
And you are a boy, absolutely. Which is very important. Yeah, that is very important.
I just added that.
Exactly. And that is very important. I didn't actually see that coming. But I really like the fact that you say, yes, I am a boy. We will get to it, in the future, but not for now. But yeah, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for saying it. Now, just for the audience to know, you have been around for just 7 years.
Yes.
Not too long if you think about it. But it is also too long when you are blessed with a brain that is sharp. And you are blessed with quick learning ability.
Yeah.
So it can be a very decent period for you to enjoy life and learn about people and things and all of that. As I mentioned in my introduction,
yes,
we are going to talk about a few things, right? How you as a Gen Alpha, how you see life. What is really life to you? What does a school mean to you? Why do you think we as parents send you to better schools, private school for that matter? And what does family means to you? What does dreams look like to you, etc.? All right? Ready? Amazing. All right, so let's get to it. Now, the first questions, just as an icebreaker, people and myself like to know what makes you happy.
What makes me happy?
Yes.
When I receive a gift, when I get rewarded, when my teacher, she rewards me. Sometimes she gives me treats.
So I'm aware that you do get award from the school. And by the way, congratulations. It shows that, indeed. It shows that you're doing something right. As your parent, I could not be more happier. I feel like my job and your mom's job is to continue to support you and give you all the resources, to help you prosper in your academic journeys. Yes?
Yeah.
So that is very good. And that is what you say, it makes you happy.
Yeah.
What about at home, when you are with your siblings, you are with your parents, and you are around things that you use often? What really makes you happy when you are at home?
I just love being at home so I can spend time with the family and not having to go to school for 6 hours.
Right.
And then I come back and I don't have that much time to like stay at home.
Mm.
And then the next morning, and I stay home for 2 hours, then I go to school
Yes.
for 6 hours. And then that repeats till Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can stay up on Fridays.
Yes. And spend some time with the family.
Yeah.
Friday is when you get to use devices.
Yes.
Yes. And that's when you get to also have a family time, spend, much longer time
Mm-hmm.
and watch a movie together or movies together as
And on
family.
the Christmas holidays too, which is for 6 weeks.
Yes,
I'm
6 weeks
guessing.
for you guys. Yes, 6
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. Which is good. Really good. Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. And what makes you sad?
What makes me sad?
Yes.
When like people talk bad about me, and also when someone gets hurt that's my friend or family. Yes.
That makes you sad.
Yes.
Yeah, that is sensible. Those things that make me sad too.
So what makes you upset?
What make me upset? As an adult,
Yes.
there are a few things that make me upset. I don't like it when you guys are unwell. Yeah, I don't.
Which is what happening now.
That's right. It makes me upset in a way that I always wish that is me that is unwell, on the fact that I am an adult.
Yes.
And I can deal with it better.
Yes.
I always don't know how you guys are dealing with it. And you guys are so different in ways that I just have to come to terms with it.
Because when I'm sick, I get very upset very easily.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And that is understandable because, you are uncomfortable. There's a lot of things going on in your body and you're trying to process what's going on. And that can become quite irritating and that can really in return upset you. So I completely understand that. When you are unwell, as you said, it really makes you very grumpy and, not really happy and things like that.
So just like one little thing makes me mad.
That is so true. And then with your sister, when she's unwell, she doesn't like medicine, and that to me.
But I love medicine.
I know.
It tastes so good.
Yeah. So that to me, it really makes me sad.
Yeah.
And I always wish like it's just me, it should be me that is unwell so that I can deal with it as an adult. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, that is sensible. That is very sensible. Okay, so next question.
Yes.
What do you think adults worried about too much?
When their kids are at school,
Yes.
they don't know what's going to happen to them,
Yes.
how the teacher will treat them, how
Yes.
people that they don't know will treat them at their school,
Yes.
things like that.
That is so true. It's always what if. And as parents, we tend to think negative in that area.
Yes.
What's going to happen to my child while I'm
Yes.
not there? How is my child going to react? How are they going to defend themselves? How are they going to, to deal with it? How is it going to impact them? How is it going to affect them? All of that. It is in every parent's mind. It is something that we can't help. It's the love we have for you guys, Do you think sometimes as parents we overreact? Or
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. So we just need to chill a little bit and believe that you guys are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You think you got it out there?
Yes.
Yeah, in most cases.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Okay, good to know. What do you want to be when you grow up? Like
What do
when
I
you are?
want to be?
Yeah, when you are an adult.
This is going to be really tricky to answer because I don't really know.
No, but that's okay though.
Because I have my own channel, so that could be my job
Right.
from now
Yeah.
to like when I'm adult or something.
No, that is true, and I think it's one of the gifts for Gen Zs and Gen Alphas because you guys have all the resources at your disposal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I told you when I had discussion with you about education. I thank God that you are a bright young man. That is really good, and I feel like it's going to open a lot of opportunities for you as you grow up. But for me, as someone who has been there, done it, I'm not really dialed in on education per se.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to be successful in life.
Yeah.
As long as you're thinking and you are very smart and you know how to make connections,
Yeah.
as long as you can write and speak better and you write books, you would be in a position to really become really successful in life. And I believe that Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, they have that opportunity.
Yeah.
And to become something, sometimes you can say, you want to become a pilot, but when you are 18, that changes.
Yeah.
Because people change with time and environment. Yes. When we were growing up, the thing that our parents used to tell us were to become a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, a politician. Because those were the things they used to see.
Yeah.
But today that has changed.
Yeah.
Most of these things, yes, there are going to be doctors, there are going to be lawyers, etc. But are they important to you? Like, if they're not important to you, you don't need to be a doctor, right? You can be something else.
If someone says you have to be a doctor, you don't have to be.
100%. That's exactly right. Because being a doctor is not the only way that you can succeed in life.
Yeah.
You can be a streamer and you can be a millionaire, and it's all about work. And when you do become a millionaire, then you can now go back and you can hire people because now you have money. And the people that have been going through the traditional academic journey, now you can start to employ them and they work for you. So I think that's a very, it's a fair response. What is the best thing about a school?
What is the best thing about the school?
Yes.
When I get rewarded.
I remember last year you were awarded. There was an award that was awarded to you. Did you want to maybe tell the people what that award was and how you felt about it?
So how I felt very impressed and proud of myself.
Nice.
Because first, when I started, I used to not be that good at writing. But when I was there for like a really long time, I started becoming very good at writing.
Yes. That's right. And there was some other stuff that you really became really good. You got an award. The award that you got wasn't for your handwriting. It was for something else.
Reading, I think, because I don't quite remember.
I don't think it was your reading. There was I was thinking about it earlier and I was unable to remember what it was because it was last year. Let's be fair too. You said you weren't really good at writing. I mean, we're talking about a 6-year-old kid, right? It's not like someone who is like a teen or something like that. So we need to give you that credit that you've done really well, But it's our responsibility as your parents to make sure that we direct you in a proper academic direction so that you pick up, the right things, which is why we were invested in teaching you how to write early on, how to read, and your spellings. Yes. Actually, you got an award for being a best speller. So your spelling was excellent. That was why you got that award last year. Yes. And also with your reading as well, there's a group, I don't remember what it was. I'm going to have to check back in school what it was.
It's called Mini-Lit.
Mini-Lit?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So there were like 10 of you guys.
But it wasn't called that last year, but this year?
Yeah, it is called that. Yeah, right. Because there were 10 of you that were in kindy, right? That were extremely good at reading. And then you guys would read to the teachers and you would read to the class. And you would also like do reading at a higher level or something like that. That is very good. So that is amazing. And what is the worst thing about school?
What is the worst thing about school?
Yes.
When I get in trouble.
Why do you get in trouble? When you've done what? Like, what are the things that get you in trouble?
I didn't do anything. When people blame me for doing something that they did. That's how I get in trouble.
So do you feel like they set you up?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So that really upsets you because you know for a fact that you didn't do it, but someone is trying to frame you and make you...
And I'm telling the teacher I did not do that.
Yes.
And she does not believe me.
That's right. Because they believe whoever that reported you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is sensible. And that
even happened this year last week.
Yeah, right.
Yes. This year last week.
That would also upset me as well.
Yeah.
Because especially if I know for a fact that I didn't do it and someone is trying to frame me and try to get me in trouble. I would be very upset, especially when the teacher believed them and I know my side of my story.
Yeah.
That would make me quite upset.
And the teacher doesn't let me speak.
So automatically they take side. As soon as someone go and report to them, that's it. It's who they believe. And now you become the person who has done what you say you didn't do, and they get you in trouble.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That I did not do it.
Right. Okay. Maybe that's something, if it happens often, that is something that, I can look into and make sure that I speak with someone about it so it doesn't happen again. Okay. What do you think parents should understand about kids?
So what do you really mean about that?
That's a very good question. Sometimes in my opening, I said before that we as parents, we feel like we know you guys. But in all honesty, we know just some information, but there's some we don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Right? So, and that is something that I like to know, or I like you to talk about it, so that parents out there or kids out there can sort of, relate to it.
Yeah.
There's some things that you like, that you're vocal about, that you are out and about.
Yeah.
Those things I know. But there are other things that I don't know really. So when we say,
yes,
for example, I have to pull myself up on this. Sometimes when you're playing Roblox, right? Mm-hmm. And it's time for you to go and do your schoolwork or your dinner or whatever the case is.
Yes.
Then I would come and say, Majak, could you please pause your game? It is time to go do your work, or it's time to go eat, or it's time for us to go there.
Yeah.
But then you would always, what is that thing that you always tell me about the game that you can't?
You cannot pause a game in Roblox.
Yes, that's right. I get that all the time, but I always forget that you cannot pause the game.
So I have to leave the game and the changes are not saved.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you think that is something that we don't understand about you guys when you're playing games?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about when you need something or want something, but then daddy would say, it's not relevant at this time. Maybe we're going to leave it for now. We're going to get it next time. Do you feel like when I say that, I really understand where you were coming from? Or do you feel like I've just responded as a parent, but I really didn't take my time to understand how important that is to you?
That doesn't happen much.
I know that, but in a tiny cases where it happens, if it happens, do you feel like I did not really understand how important that is to you? Do you feel like my actions or my response are justified?
The response is good.
Yeah, you think
yes.
so? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because I like to be able to...
Especially if we had so much candy and I asked for 2,000 candies. Yeah.
Then that's when I come in and say, you know what, you have had a lot of sweet today, so it is best you leave candies for now until maybe tomorrow, day after, because it's too much sugar. That's what I usually say.
Yeah. And I do understand that.
You really do?
Because I don't want my teeth falling out.
Now when I think back, I always ask myself, was that the right response? Should I have allowed him to have more candies? You know what I mean? Did Majak understand why I said...
You should tell yourself, nope.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, okay. Cool. No, that's fair.
If I've had so much candy...
Yes.
And I ask for more, you should just say no.
Okay, and we will be on the same page.
Yeah.
Awesome, okay.
Like I wait for a week or something.
Yeah, not really entirely a week, but
yeah,
just a few days, right? To just let the sugar consumption die down a bit, and then you can have more. Everything we consume has some sugar.